Welcome back to Stoic Teacher. If you're new here, we share simple, actionable Stoic lessons to help you build a quieter, more peaceful mind. No fluffy theory, just what actually works. How many times have you woken up and immediately reached for your phone? Before your feet even hit the floor, you're scrolling through emails, checking social media, and letting other people's priorities and problems flood your mind before the day even starts. By the time you get out of bed, you already feel stressed, scattered, and reactive. The first 10 minutes of your morning set the tone for your entire day. If you start it by letting noise and chaos take over, your whole day will feel chaotic. But if you start it with intentional, grounded thoughts, you can stay calm, focused, and in control no matter what the day throws at you. Today we're talking about 5 simple things you can tell yourself every morning, straight from Stoic philosophy, that will change how your entire day goes. These take 60 seconds total, and they've completely changed my mornings. I promise they'll change yours too. Let's get started. Before we jump in, let's talk about why the Stoics cared so much about starting your day with intention. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor philosopher, wrote this in Meditations. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, sulky, but I've seen this before, and I can be ready for it. The Stoics didn't believe in crossing your fingers and hoping for a good day. They believed in preparing your mind for the day ahead, so you don't get thrown off balance when things go wrong, which they always do sometimes. A good morning mindset doesn't mean you're pretending everything will be perfect. It means you're reminding yourself of what matters and who you want to be before the world starts pulling you in 100 different directions. These 5 phrases are simple, but they stick with you all day when you need them most. 1. I control what I can, and I let go of what I can't. This is the core of Stoicism, and it's the first thing to remind yourself when you wake up. Most of the stress we feel every day comes from worrying about things we can't control, how other people will act, what a stranger will think of us, whether it will rain on your afternoon walk, and that traffic jam on your commute. When you tell yourself this first thing, you set the rule for your whole day. I'm only going to waste energy on the things I can actually change. If it's not in my control, it doesn't get my attention. Let me give you an example. If you have a big meeting today, you can control how prepared you are, how kind you are to the people in the room, and how hard you work. You can't control what other people say about your ideas after you leave, so you focus on the preparation and let the rest go. That's what this phrase reminds you to do. It takes 10 seconds to say, and it saves you hours of useless worry every single day. 2. Today will have hard things, and I can handle hard things. A lot of people start their morning by hoping the day will be easy. I hope nothing goes wrong today. I hope no one bothers me today. But the Stoics knew that easy days don't make you stronger. Hard days do, and hard days are just part of life. When you tell yourself, today will have hard things, and I can handle them, you stop being afraid of difficulty. You stop being surprised when something goes wrong, so you don't spiral into frustration or panic. You just handle it. Epictetus, who was born a slave and survived to become one of the greatest Stoic teachers, said, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in overcoming it." You've handled every hard thing you've faced up to today, haven't you? This phrase just reminds you that you're stronger than you think. You don't need an easy day, you just need to remember you can handle what comes. 3. Every person I meet today is fighting a battle I can't see. This is one of my favorite Stoic reminders, and it changes how you treat every single person you interact with. We all have moments when someone cuts us off in traffic, or is rude to us at the store, or snaps at us at work. Our first instinct is to get angry, to take it personally, to hold a grudge all day. But when you remind yourself first thing that everyone is fighting a battle you can't see, you stop taking their bad mood personally. That person who cut you off, they might be rushing to see a sick kid in the hospital. That coworker who snapped at you, they might be up all night, worried about a sick parent. Their bad behavior isn't about you, it's about their own pain. Marcus Aurelius said that when people do wrong, you should just ask, what beliefs about good and evil led them to this? Once you see that their mistake stems from their own confusion and pain, it's easier to be kind and let it go. This one phrase keeps you from carrying unnecessary anger through your whole day. 4. I don't have to be perfect, I just have to be good. How many of us start the day with a mile-long to-do list and beat ourselves up all day if we don't check every box? We think if we don't do everything perfectly, we've failed. That's a guarantee for a stressful, miserable day. Stoics didn't chase perfection, they chased virtue. They chased doing the right thing to the best of their ability. That's it. When you tell yourself, I don't have to be perfect, I just have to be good, you let go of that useless pressure to be everything to everyone. What does good mean? It means being kind when you can, doing your best work, keeping your word, and taking care of the people you love. If you do that, you've had a good day, even if you didn't finish that laundry, even if you messed up that presentation, even if you said the wrong thing in a conversation. This phrase stops you from beating yourself up for not being perfect. It lets you end your day feeling proud of what you did, instead of ashamed of what you didn't. 5. This day is a gift, and I will not waste it. We so often take our days for granted. We sleepwalk through mornings, counting down the minutes until we can go to bed at night. We forget that every single morning we get to wake up is a gift. It's another chance to do something that matters, to love the people we care about, to grow into the person we want to be. Seneca wrote that we so often waste our days chasing useless things when the most precious thing we have is time itself. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. When you remind yourself that this day is a gift, you stop wasting it on useless worry, on pointless arguments, on scrolling social media, when you'd rather be doing something that makes you happy. You choose to spend it on what matters. It doesn't have to be something big, it can just be a nice walk with your dog, a good conversation with your kid, a small step toward a goal you care about. You don't have to memorize all 5 right away. Pick one that resonates with you and say it to yourself every morning this week. See how it changes your day. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to start with. I love reading your thoughts, and I reply to as many as I can. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more weekly Stoic lessons to build a calmer, more intentional life, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Your morning sets your day, and your days set your life. A few simple words said first thing can change your whole life, one morning at a time. Thanks for learning with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, friend.